Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly, let's fly.
Any pictures as you want.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
That's what I say, right?
There you go. There's no problem.
So what were you doing in the military?
I was in the Marines.
Oh, you were in the Marines?
Yeah, I was a mortar in the embassy guard.
Oh.
Yeah. So we played in the snow up in the Sierras and in Korea. Korea is much colder than it is here. So
yeah, I had this guy yesterday from Pinedale, Wyoming here.
Oh, okay.
And he was retired and he bought this property up there. And he says, yeah, we have this 23, so he's showing me a picture on his phone of 23 below zero. This stuff that wears, you know. And I said, well, I'm glad I didn't get that cold down here because he's more north.
That's cool. Unruly children will be sold.
Hey, you're welcome.
That's a good one. All unruly children will be sold.
Yeah. You have any kids?
No, never married. No
never
kids.
Married?
Yeah, just a free spirit, getting into trouble where I can.
Oh, so you're in love with Jesus?
Oh, definitely in love with Jesus.
Woo-ha! That's what I'm talking about.
Him and the Father are my best friends.
Oh, I tell you, no.
Second to my dad, but my dad passed away.
Yeah, my mom just passed away 2 years ago. Yeah, I could not live without the Holy Spirit. You know, I mean, I don't know how people live in America without God.
Without God, yeah.
You know, it's just because it's hard. I mean, look at the crazy things.
Yeah, crazy things going on. That's for sure. That's for sure. That's for sure.
So anyway, what's nice about our museum also, we have a free audio tour.
Okay.
So say you wanted to show our museum to someone. You can take it home, put it on a computer or your television.
Oh, okay.
And then you can dial this number. Mr. James Earl Jones comes on, gives us a nice introduction. He's a good friend of Bob Nelson. He's the founder of the museum. Yeah, he's now 77. He was born and raised in Cheyenne, so you're going to see a lot of hunting going on.
Okay, all right.
And then you just dial the number first and the pound symbol, have excellent comments on it. So you can take a picture, stop, listen to the thing.
Okay.
Restroom back left-hand corner by the exit sign down.
Exit sign there? Yeah, okay. There's a buffalo down there too.
So it's 3 floors.
Okay.
One up, one down, and this is the main level.
One up, one down. One up, one down. Okay, all right. Okay.
What's your first
I'll
name?
be in a second. I said, well, maybe not a second. I'll only be longer than that.
Yeah.
I'll stop by again. Tim.
Tim.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad you come to see me today.
And you are?
I'm Laura.
Laura. Okay, Laura.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Go have fun.
Yeah, go have fun. All right. Thanks. Okay. Okay, a lot of Western stuff. Fort Riley saddle. Wow. Oh, that's nice, huh? That's the whole get up right there. The Fort Riley saddle. Audio tours are supposed to play. Yeah, audio tours are nice. The thing about audio tours is they take so long. Brides and bridal. I had to leave my to me, this is a museum. Only got the Native American art of the first American. Plains Indians, Aztec Maya. Great Basin, Southwest California. That's what it says here. Yeah. Sorry. Got the moose on top. I mean the moose, deer. These are not touch trophies. That's a nice picture. What's a bobcat? Summer camp. That's cool. Look at those mountains. That's a nice painting. Okay, what do we have here? We're gonna get that on the way back. U.S. Cavalry, 1860 to 1943. Last campaign. Oh, here's the military army in the West. Non-commissioned cavalry. What's this here? Circle around and close in. Let's see what it says here. Yeah. You guys can see that? Barely. Indian War, Spanish-American War, World War I, World War II. Cavalry campaign hat. Cavalry dress helmet. Light cavalry saber. I'm gonna enjoy my vacation when I look at my when I look at my videos. I could take the time to read everything. Let me see. This is, hopefully, I can see all these 3 museums in a reasonable amount of time. Set the saddle. The Spanish-American War. Pistols, pistol belt. 1887, 1882. It's the single Craig carbine, 38-40 Craig carbine, Spanish-American War. Saddle. Spanish-American War. This is probably the biggest museum of the tour, but we'll see. This one is what? Yeah, the Springfield rifle used in World War I. Also the beginning of World War II. Before the granite was introduced. That's a serious bayonet. Bayonet saber. Oh no, this is they're talking about a patent sword. This patent sword is right here. No, I think they got the trousers mixed up. Kind of mixed up with the officers with that. Well, I know Patton used to wear that too, the pants, but the rest of it kind of the regular soldier didn't wear those pants or boots. Oh, well, no, never mind. It does say cavalry sergeant. That's probably right. Okay, skip what I just said. I guess if you are in the cavalry, that's what you did wear. And there weren't too many cavalry. There much cavalry the tanks took. The tank is basically an armor war. Tanks. More uniforms. Cavalry captain. Enlisted cavalry private. 1874 to 1886. Enlisted cavalry private. Another cavalry private. Okay. Please do not lean or climb on fence. Enlisted cavalry. World War I. They're definitely, concentrating on cavalry. That's the cavalry private. I guess being in Cheyenne, that's expected, I guess, yeah. Continue from Spanish-American War. It breaks my heart. Yellow Rose of Texas. Yeah, different versions of the song. Cavalry Lieutenant, 1895. U.S. Indian Service, Indian Trooper, full dress uniform. Okay, so here we have some animals, trophy animals and hunting. Big ones, huh? By Bob Nelson. This is mostly by Bob Nelson's. Well, he started at the museum, the same. So he has a lot of his items that he has. That's nice to have enough items to start a museum. Let's see, Indian Wars. Some more Spanish American. Still focusing on cavalry. Spanish American. (1912). World War I. Second Lieutenant. Officer's campaign hat. World War II. Is it carbine? Yeah, M1. Automatic. You should buy Army. Generals. Brigadier General Martin S. Scallion. Lieutenant Colonel Brittany Coulter. Okay. Let's look at this side right quick. Okay, we got the Lawman and Outlaws display downstairs. Some more animals. Let's see. Well, let's look at this one first. Okay, these do not touch. Oh, bison. Brigadier General Army Brigade. Recent museum acquisitions. These are nice displays. Wow, look at the small miniature crossbow pictured in the book 100 Great Guns. These are nice. Robert L. Nelson in his museum in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Can you guys read that? Let's see what else it says. Okay. This is what they give me at the front. Oh yeah. You guys got saw that. More Native American, Navajo Indian. And don't wear bloomers. Ladies getting in on it. Navajo. part of the Pueblos. I gotta find out the name of this song. I get a Stetson. I picked up a Stetson in San Antonio when I went to Texas. When I did a Oklahoma, Texas, and then went on to Louisiana to see some relatives. The first real cowboy hat was made by John Stetson and called The Boss of the Plains. That's that one. The first cowboy wore a military style boot, a tall stovepipe boot made of coarse black leather called kip. The boots had a flat heel and rounded toe. Kid stuff. Nice album. Cheyenne, Indian Doll, North Plains. Homemade dolls. Cute for kids. Kids sale. That's nice. Oh, this is right. Okay, let's go downstairs first. Okay, let's see what's downstairs. Gambling houses. Jackpots. Our rifles were small. Looks like it, huh? Bowie knife. Early poker chips. Fine and fancy firearms of the Old West. You got cane weapons. Rifles or pistols, I don't know, pistols, rifles made out of cane. Or made to, shaped like a cane, but actually are weapons. They have a nice display. Gambling, a Western way of life. I don't know if you can, let me see. I have to zoom in a little bit. Okay. I won't focus on the photo. Okay. Sheriff Carroll's office. Yeah, those items, okay. Wells Fargo. Silver dollar. Cheyenne. Charles Bourchier, the second kidnapping case. Homemade weapons confiscated by Sheriff George Carroll, 1920s. Oh, Oklahoma outlaws. Ma Baker. Ma Baker's gang. Moonshine. Limb from tree in which Caddo Kate was hanged in 1889. See what this is in the middle here. Yeah, carved out of wood. Saloon scene. Theodore Roosevelt. Steph Bullock. Sheriff Deadwood, South Dakota. U.S. Marshal, South Dakota Territory. President Roosevelt and Steph Bullock. 1906. So if you're looking at Deadwood, that's the man. That's what they're talking about. I think they're about to release a movie. I have, I think I have all of the HBO series, television series, I believe. I have it on DVD. Because I haven't subscribed to cable or dish or anything. Okay, let's see. Jesse James. Audie Murphy, Gunpoint. This one, The Wild Bunch, Sundance Kid. Okay, let's head on up upstairs. Frontier Days. This Death Rides the Range. Brown trout. Winchester rifles, Colt revolvers, and the Native American weaponry. Of course, the Winchester was my favorite rifle, and this was during this time period. Winchester 40 caliber. And the Colts. Here's Native American arrowheads, arrows, bows, tomahawk. Oh, not at this club. Let me see. Historic stone, bird points, and arrowheads. What's this one? 2 firearms from the 1870s were found on the prairie near Slater, Wyoming in the 1940s. We speculate they were part of a Plains Indian scalpel burial. Historic stone arrowhead. That's what this is. Typical knives used by the Plains Indians. Oh, there's a tomahawk. Pipe tomahawk. Plains Indian pipe tomahawk. These are war clubs. Okay. This is, I don't know. Oh, it's on the other side. Keep off. Foot warmer. Oh, foot warmer. Okay. Pioneers of Western art. Wyoming's cattle burns. All the fancy stuff they have. Okay. Old ranch case box on the desk. Oh, do not cross the railings alarm sign. Navajo and sample made for Bird Proctor. Bird Proctor. Contemporary spurs molded with gold and silver. Bird Proctor. Let me see this one over here. Powder flask. Some historical firearms. Percy Holt. And this here is William Rayner Lavelle. Edward D. Shatterly. Something on the glass. Francis Warner. Chief Joseph. Original Schaefer letter describing Indian fights and this rifle. Caribou. And this is Horses, Hitches, and Joe. Skip boom, go boom. Trail dust. Era of the Trail Drive. Winchester Bowie knife. Okay. Alaska Wolverine. Alaska Wolverine. Gene Autry, 10 Commandments. What's this? Our neighborhood, our neighbors to the north. The Inuit. Timberwolf. Indian, walrus tusk. Inuit skirmishaw. Nice piece of furniture, couch or sofa. This is what? Our neighbors to the south. Mexican saddle, Mexican spurs. Ladies Mexican side saddle. Sombreros. Mexican Bowie knife. Look at those spurs. Chilean spurs. Mexican swords. big moose head. What else? This is a what? This is a pronghorn antelope. What's that? White shield. Oh, can't pronounce that last name. Let's see. Okay, over here we have what? They saddled in the West. Edward H. Bowden. So I'll make it to the stars. Library, private office, no admittance. Nice. Okay. Let's see, this is what Louis Ortega. Okay, down on the other side. George Mills. Lake trout. Yesterday. Taking aim. Peace signs. Okay. Do not touch the grizzly bear. Oh, that's tall. Skip, go. Do not touch trophies. Whose piano is this? Let me see. Oh, Tumble Down Ranch in Arizona. What's this one? Winter Pack Trail. Ox. Arctic foxes. Bears. Whose piano is this? You're welcome to play to sit and play it. All right. Well, that's the museum tour. Western Museum. This is pretty nice in Cheyenne, Wyoming. And head on back down. Head to the next museum. So we'll be across to the gallery. Okay, thank you.
So this is the gallery here. And so Bob Nelson, he buys and sells collections. And so he collects Indian artifacts, Western artifacts, bronzes, paintings. And,
Okay.
And so that's why he made a, I wonder where everybody's at.
Yeah, nobody's here.
Well, come on over here. They're probably downstairs.
Okay.
There's a bunch of stuff downstairs. So
This
usually
is very
start up here
impressive.
in the front. I'll
Okay.
just
Do a quick one. Oh yeah, there.
Anyway, up here we have Bob, graduated from Cheyenne, and so this gentleman here, Captain Ron Bliss, he graduated with, and he was in the Hanoi Hilton for 7 years.
Okay.
And but he didn't rat out like McCain did. But
Oh.
anyway.
Okay.
But anyway, so he had his class reunion a few years ago, and so he got a hold of his wife and said, "Oh, we have to put Ron in the class reunion." And so we put him on a mannequin. Here's Colonel Ed Daniels. He was the remount officer in World War I and World War II.
Okay.
And this family, this is actually, these both are donations. In fact, all these are donations to us. And they come back about every other year to see this donations. Let me
make sure it's still there and in good condition, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, well, they just, it's kind of a remembrance. And then Halverson, Bob went to school with Otis Halverson Jr. And anyway, he was part of the 10th Mountain Division, which is in New York, but they trained in Colorado for skiing and stuff. And, but anyway, so they went to Germany, and no snow, hand-to-hand combat, and never came back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then up at the top, you'll see all the
uniforms,
starting with the Army Air Service, Army Air Corps. And then in 1947, Hap Arnold started the Air Force. And so you
That's
can
very
see
nice.
how the different
the uniforms look.
changed. These are all 1902 uniforms. We got about, I don't know, about 8 of these a couple years ago. And so, it's kind of hard with these mannequins. You have, so we have infantry, cavalry, artillery, coastal artillery. This engineer and this quartermaster, this is probably the rarest uniform we have. And so it's kind of hard, it's a world of auctions out there. And so all these little pieces, we have to get
you get an individual piece? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you might get a hat. We didn't have the things on the hat, so I actually made them, but this John Langlier, he wrote a book on the Buffalo Soldier, which I'll show you here down here on the end.
Okay.
But he said, "Oh, I have those."
Oh.
So he's a historian, but he carries parts and stuff like that. And then these are engineers. We're going to come back this way.
Okay.
This is women in the military.
Oh, really? Okay.
So this is Lieutenant Susan J. Helms. She was a lieutenant general in the Air Force. She did 7 tours at Nassau.
Okay.
And so she was a good friend. We have 4 generals on our on our board,
cool.
honorary board, and Michael Kostelnik, who flies planes and stuff, his uniform is downstairs. But anyway, he was a good friend, and so she gave us her uniform. And then these are women during World War II, you know, and some of them got general rank. And then this is Rebecca Halstead on the right-hand side here. And I found Rebecca on the internet, and I called her up and I said, you know, I need to talk to Rebecca Halstead. This is Laura from Nelson Museum. And she goes, oh, this is Becky. In fact, she just sent me an email saying, hey, I'm going to be in there. I'm going to come to Cheyenne.
Oh, she's going to come? Oh, really?
Yeah, so we're going to get to see her. But see, you know, so she's also part of 10th Mountain.
Okay.
And right here is their patch.
Their patch, okay.
Yeah, so that tells you 10th Mountain. And but she was a commander in the
army
during Iraq.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So you know, I mean, totally different than these nurses.
Yeah,
you know, but she was also the first person to make general status from West Point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
that's impressive.
Yeah, yeah. Because you know they made general status, you know, as nurses. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, so that was just, and then she wrote this really good book called The First Person You Must Lead Is You.
Oh, okay.
Very, very good. I bought that one for myself.
Okay.
Sometimes I need a lot of leading. So in here, this is called the Honor Roll Room, and on the sides are the 1938 uniforms, and again, the colors tell you which division that they're in. And then these are gun belts and stuff, the generals. And then Leffler is another general on our board. And let's see, and so then this honor Bob's dad, so Bob Nelson, he's the one that created the museums.
Oh, okay,
Lyle
yeah.
Nelson,
Oh, okay,
he
great.
was in World War II. And so, so Bob's cousin, Jerry Johnston, and then his brother, Gene Johnston. So William Johnston married his wife's sister.
Oh, I see.
And so that's how they got related. And then Jerry and Gene, and then Jerry's son, Mark Johnston. And then Bob's wife, her dad was Charles Wagner. I don't really know these other people. We bought the Chris Profata. Chris Profata was a young man that collected a whole bunch of uniforms, and so Bob bought the Chris Profata collection. Bill Bergen is from Cheyenne, and this is his wall over here. And so he was a pilot in World War II, and he flew the Pulaski raid, and I guess there's a book on that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah. And then
the oil refinery.
they always would meet every year, and they'd make a thing of wine. They'd have a commemorating thing of wine, you know.
Okay.
And then there's just different,
this is something else,
different people in the
military museum.
And then up here is children's uniforms. This is a child's general uniform.
I wouldn't even know this was. I wouldn't even know if you had told me.
You know, I don't have anybody in, so I thought I'd just bring you here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, this is part of the Wyoming National Guard, and Charles Wing is another general on our board.
Okay.
And so we're always getting uniforms.
Uniforms,
Yeah, yeah. So it's again a world of auctions, and so Bob just picks up uniforms. These are 2 brand new uniforms we just received.
Okay.
And got them.
That's
on
really
here.
nice.
This is the honor roll room, and this is Francis E. Warren was our first governor. He was a Medal of Honor recipient, and on the right-hand side is Sadler Lauren Packard, and he was from New York. Oh, okay. Bob saw it on eBay. The guy didn't want to give up the Medal of Honor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you can't sell them, but you can donate them. Yeah, but anyway, so he got that one, and then this is James Joseph Bell, and he was during Custer's last stand.
Oh, really?
And
okay.
He received his Medal of Honor December 2nd, 1876.
Yeah, I went to the battlefield.
Oh yeah. And I was trying to think where he was from. I think he was from Ireland.
Okay.
And so anyway, I had these guys from Ireland. I said, "Oh, I have one person from Ireland." But he.
That's something. Okay.
And then these are just
the helmets. Yeah.
Yeah, the dress
the
helmets.
Fancy dress. Yeah.
Yeah, for the different divisions and stuff.
All right.
Go
Yeah. Okay. So you
and
lead the
this
way.
is artillery, right? Because it's red artillery. And then everything on the horse is original.
Okay.
All the different parts of it and stuff are. So he has a feed sack and
Yeah,
so forth and so
rifle
on. Just everything that he needs. And then this is Indian Wars, Indian Ores and Artillery.
Okay.
These are World War I.
Okay.
And then these are World War II. And then this is John Langlier. He wrote this book on fighting for Uncle Sam. And it's just really an excellent book.
The Buffalo Soldiers.
Yeah, the Buffalo Soldiers. So this is a Buffalo Soldier uniform. So in Cheyenne, we had, I think, the 112th and the 112th and 115th Regiment.
Okay.
But anyway, in this book, it shows you the first black general, and that was Benjamin O. Davis Sr.
Okay. Oh, right.
And he is really quite interesting. But then his son became the first black Air Force general.
Right.
Yeah, from Tuskegee, the Tuskegee Airmen. So that was kind of interesting.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think it was interesting.
That's nice.
Anyway, so that's our little military
That's very
memorial.
nice. Yeah, this is very nice.
Yeah.
That's
Like I
outstanding.
said, I've had several, I'm going to turn off the lights here.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
And we're going to go out.
Go out, okay. Yeah. It was close. I would have went by and said, oh, it's closed. Oh. That is very impressive. Hello.
Yeah.
This is very nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad
Okay.
you enjoyed
Yeah,
yourself.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing me.
You're welcome.
There's really no sign in Manitou Gallery. Yeah, so you have to go across the street first, and maybe they'll, because nobody is locked. I wouldn't even know the military part of it was here in the Cowboy Collection. So that was nice of her to show me around. Okay, the Nelson Museum is right across the street. Okay, so let's head on down to I think I would say the Woodman's Cowboy Museum. There's a lot of road construction. So this is a little bit of Cheyenne, downtown Cheyenne. I wouldn't mind staying a little bit, but the bus service stops at 7. So I want to make sure I get to see everything that I need to see and head on back while I have the opportunity to do so. You don't want to get stranded out here, but I have the number for the limousine service so they can pick me up, but I don't want to use it if I have to. Alright, everybody's inside, nobody's walking the streets really. Downtown Cheyenne. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Take care and keep on stepping.